Hello, my beautiful Aries. This is your weekly forecast for December the 25th to the 31st. Wow. Hope you're enjoying your beautiful holiday season. If you're off work, that you get to enjoy some time with your family and your friends, and even if it's just resting up. Okay, let's see what we have here. Starting off, my beautiful, beautiful Aries, your all over energy for this reading for this week is focused. So you're going to be thinking about things. This is the week where we start reflecting and reminiscing and losing ourselves in our mindset of our dreams and goals and family and the past and all that energy that we carry within us. But the universe is telling you to, I just heard them say snap out of it. Sorry, but they shoot me these downloads. And they're saying that you need to focus on something that is tangible and something that's feasible and something that you truly want to see come to fruition. Now, focusing and obsessing are two different things. So make sure that you're not creating stress and worry related to this topic. Focus on it and think about the positive positive parts of it, what you're going to be doing when it arrives, how you're going to be treating it, how you're going to be applying energy into it, how your feelings are towards it. Because when we do that, that's when we draw that energy towards us. And actually, we believe we're going to get it. And we do. So focus on something. That's what the energy here is. That's what the message is here for this week. What is it? Is it focusing on the way you feel, focusing on your health, focusing on your job, focusing on your family, your relationship, anything? Okay. Coming in with your first energy card, you've got the never-ending story. And you might be feeling as though you're going round and round on that hamster wheel and nothing's changing. Never-ending story is about hearing the same record go around and around, and it gets boring. But I think you're going to be able to tap into changing this. You're going to be able to move forward here. This is the universe saying, don't allow yourself to get up in your head and continue worrying about a specific situation. Focus on it and make the changes that are going to work for you. Okay. This is also about anything that you have. You could be feeling, you're being self-criticized. You're criticizing yourself, and you feel as though some of you, your ego's been hurt, and maybe this is just unnecessary drama that you're allowing to come into your life. And sometimes when we get this card, we feel those feelings of hurt and loss and rejection and humiliation and these things, and it's unnecessary drama that we bring into our own mindset. So this is a card that says let it go. Okay, let it go. Fear and envy, procrastination and greed, and the perception of victimhood could be active in your life right now. You may be feeling these things, and and I don't say this in a criticizing manner. I'm saying that we're all privy to this. This is the kind and the time of year when we start to feel thoughts like this. The year's coming to a fast halt. Did we do enough? Were we good enough? Do we have regrets that are unresolved? How is it going to finish? So this is a card I'm saying that's making you feel, worried about a situation. So what I want to say to you right now, Aries, is let this worry go. Okay. Don't allow yourself to continually play this never-ending record in your head. It's very difficult, I know, for some of us at this time of year, or the circumstances that you might personally be going through. But you have to let it go, because by doing this constantly, it's not healthy, number one, for you, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, but it's not going to open doors of opportunity of happiness to come in. Okay, what that focus thing, what that situation is that you're focusing on, you need to do that. You need to be more open-minded about that. So coming in with your first row, you've got the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, and you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Cups is all about you doing something right for you. It's about you taking that time to nurture yourself and focus on your personal needs. What is it you need to do? Maybe you're going to create a new regime on dieting and eating healthier food. And maybe you're going to be taking care of your health. Maybe you're going to be reading self-help books. Or how to improve situations and counsel yourself through these situations. You might be needing to pull away from so much chaos in your life and listening to the media and listening to the negativity out in the universe that we are constantly being subjected to for sensationalism. So turning off the news, turning off that negative energy that often we see that's going on in our media. Also, this is about you focusing on taking a time out. You're the type of person that tends to be leaned into, or you have in the past, where people come to you for advice, and you get overwhelmed. You're a great worker. You're obsessed with working. Actually, a lot of you are workaholics, but you thrive on it. And you succeed because of it, because of your endeavor, your determination, your due diligence, and your consistency. So you can wear down that energy level. Is what I'm saying. So when I see this Queen of Cups, she's always that nurturing mother figure that's there for her family and her friends, and she's always the one to step up and do that. And she's the kind of person you can rely on when you ask her for that. But there comes a time where we have to say, well, is that fair to her? Maybe she needs a timeout. Maybe I should ask somebody else once in a while instead of focusing on her all the time. So this is what I'm saying about you and your energy. It's time for you to realize that you need to take care of your needs. So pour that bath, or take that extra rest, or put your feet up, or buy a new pair of shoes if your shoes are hurting your feet. You have to be comfortable to walk forward towards your new goals and your healthiness, your being healthy. So the Queen of Cups comes in, and now we have the Two of Swords. So let's see what the Queen of Cups is bringing in with her. She's bringing in the Tower moment. So there's a sudden change here that's going to happen, and maybe that is about you realizing, wow, I need to take care of my health. I need to take care of my needs. I need to take care of me now. It's about me and forging out there on my own and making my new path. So the Tower says you're going to be rebuilding a new foundation. You could be moving somewhere new. Something suddenly happened that your world came crumbling down on you, but you're now able to step out there, learn from those mistakes or those experiences, if they weren't mistakes, and start rebuilding from the bottom up. Now, when the Tower comes in, you're going to be able to do that. This is a card that says, don't fear. Something might have been enabled, or something might have happened out of your control that has made you have to make these changes. And you realize now, you know what? I'm going to rebuild a new life, a new foundation, and it's going to be about me now. Coming in next is that Two of Swords. You might be feeling as though you're conflicted, a decision or a choice that you don't really want to make. It might be challenging to you. You could be getting an offer of some sort. They're telling me there could be a deal being cut. There could be something coming in where they're going to say you can have this or you can have that. I do think that this could be you getting up in your head and worrying about that this is what's going to happen. And maybe it's not. So please try to let this go. Don't keep playing that record over and over your head again. Remember with the never-ending story? Let those thoughts go. Do your research. Step back. Look at the picture from a different perspective, okay? Because you need to step out of your own way, and then you'll be able to see a picture in complete clarity. What it is you have to focus on here. You've been given the Strength card, and this is telling me you're going to have resistance to not jump in the heat of the moment and say something that you're going to regret later. Your patience could be stretched thin, even though you get caught up in this drama, but bite your tongue, step back, and realize, okay, how can I win the day here? What's the ace in my pocket? Well, that's patience, tolerance, compassion, and maybe even forgiveness. Looking and listening to the other side of the story, or just saying, you know what, it's not my battle, not my monkeys. I'm not getting into it. And just smiling nicely and saying, okay, whatever, and leaving and going. I'm not saying you have to give in. Okay, I'm not saying you have to settle. I'm not saying you have to give in to lose, because you will lose if you do. I'm just saying that there are ways of winning a battle, and that is listening, being more understanding, and maybe even being forgiving at this time. Okay, we have to let that crappy energy go in order for us to breathe again and feel that we can move forward in a positive direction. Coming in next, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, working hard. You could be writing a book, maybe. Some of you are definitely doing something here, showcasing your skills, but trying to hone them up and perfect them. You might be, I just, for some reason, they're showing me that some of you Aries are journaling or writing a diary or jotting things down for later use. You could be trying to do this for accuracy to check back later. Right? And continue doing that, because I think that's going to be helping you. Again, the ace in the pocket is thrown at me. So this is about, some of you might be apprenticing, learning a new skill while on the spot, hands on. You could be contemplating taking up something new in the future when it comes to your job and your career, or adding something to it, and you're working on that. So you could be taking a new course of study as well. You could be apprenticing. You might be doing the theory part of that, having to write exams before the year ends, situations like that. Let's see what we have here coming in with that beautiful Nine of Pentacles. That is success. That's entrepreneurship success. That's success in business. But it's also, I say, walking in your garden of abundance and keeping your eyes open to observe the whole picture, to be able to look at things from a different perspective, looking at the whole picture, the big picture, not just little details, not just, one tree in the orchard you're going to pick from. You have the ability now to take the hood off and take a really good hard look at where it is you want to go in the future, who you want to be with, the job you want to do, the new courses you may want to take. But this is a card that says you've got it all there and you could succeed at this. So keep moving forward in that direction. Hold your head high, because you're going to be able to see some progress coming in, and growth, expansion. Coming in the next row, this is the gentle gardener here. And this is telling me that what you nurture is going to grow. Okay, it takes time though. We just don't plant that seed and tomorrow we're going to have a tree growing with apples on it. We have to be able to be patient and do that. 2 is a card of duality. You might be discussing things with another person. I see the 2 on this card. You could be discussing your plans that you want to do with another person, and putting your heads together, like, collaborating together with someone. But I do think that you have a goal here, and what you focus on now and what you nurture is you're going to see come to fruition. And believe in in limitless possibilities, and you're going to see things unfold here you never believed could. It guarantees the integrity of everything you send out in the world. So stay positive and expect a great return on that, because your garden is going to be abundant and beautiful. And that refers to the energy around you, your job, relationships, your life in general. Be your own person. Be a conscious co-creator. Be able to step out there, and don't be afraid to, to showcase yourself here. All right. In our world, there's weeds that choke the life out of our beautiful garden. But there's no need to fret. Okay. You're going to be able to overcome any obstacles now, because I think you're going to nurture something here. I see a flip in energy. I see you feeling more positive. I feel you being more hopeful and more upbeat. You're rebuilding something new here, my friend, and you will be. Coming in with that card, you've got the Hierophant, you've got the Ace of Cups, and you've got the Five of Cups. So definitely, you are reminiscing, you are thinking back on the past. We talk about that never-ending story that goes around in our head, and this time of year, we romanticize and reminisce and reflect on what's happened in the past. But we can't dote on it, because the minute we dote on it and we focus only on that, it grows on us, and we don't want it growing weeds on us. We want to see, seeds of prosperity, happiness, and success coming in. So let it go, my friends. This is a card that says you're crying over spilt milk, and you gotta let it go. Okay, let it go, let it go. So, with the Hierophant at the top, it's telling me that you will be climbing that ladder of success. This is a card of ascension. This is a card of doing things in traditional ways. Sometimes it has to do with the church. There could be something going on, the announcement of a wedding, a christening, anything like that, renewal of vows, anything can come into play. But it's also you tapping into higher self, and the belief that you're going to connect with the right powers, and leaning into that. You're leaning into spirituality more and more as you move forward, my beautiful Aries, and believe in that. Believe that spirit and your angels and the divine energy that you believe in is there and has your back. They're going to be there to shower you with protection. So you could be joining groups. You could be reading more books on spirituality, books on positive movement forward, bringing new people, meeting new friends. I think there's going to be a circle of brand new friends that are going to be coming into your circle, and those are going to be your real tribe. Those are going to be the people that truly believe in what you do. They truly are going to be there to support you. The Ace of Cups says, yeah, you got someone in your end of the ring, someone that's going to love you and care for you and be there for you. Ace of Cups can sometimes be that card of a new beginning. Maybe there's going to be a new love coming in, or even the rekindling of love. Maybe you haven't had the time or the energy or the ability to show your partner how much you love them and you care for them. And I do think that there's going to be forgiveness here as well in a relationship that, perhaps you've been feeling some remorse or guilt or resentment about. But now you have that ability to turn that around into a positive energy. So the Ace of Cups is generally the card of love and kindredship and just all over beautiful feeling. Let's see what we've got coming in with the Hierophant. The Hierophant, we have that Queen of Cups again, nurturing yourself, moving towards your goals, realizing that you have to heal yourself first before you go forward. And then coming in next, we have the Queen of Rods. So you're definitely going to be stepping up and standing in your end of the ring and defending it. But this Queen of Cups has learned really good and really well from her counterpartner. And that, of course, is the King of Wands. He goes big or he goes home. Focus, focus, focus is her king. That's what he represents. She's learned. She's walked through the fire and she's come out the other side. And you know what? She's been burned a few times. And I think you have too. But this is a card that says, guess what? I'm on my feet again. I'm rebuilding a new foundation. I'm going after what I want. I'm going to find success again. This is going to be about me now. I've given, and you're going to find that you're going to be much better off. So I always say she's the queen that flips the bird at everybody that doubts her. And she says, yeah, you don't believe me? Watch me. Now coming in with that Five of Cups, you've got the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. So again, this could be somebody coming in, riding in, your knight in shining armor, male or female, to sweep you off your feet and create a beautiful new beginning and a resurgence of love again. It's the puzzle pieces that fit. This is like sometimes this person shows up, whether they're romantic or they're platonic. They show up in our lives at that moment when we needed to have help. They show up and they're there to give us that time, effort, support, and maybe even show us that they care about us and love us enough to want to help us out. So this King of Cups can be coming in for some of you. You might be thinking about someone who you lost in the past, but all of a sudden, guess what? They show up again. They haven't left you. Coming in next, you've got the Focus card. Well, am I surprised? That was your download message, right? So this is a big message that this is a week that you're going to be focusing on something. And that's probably self-improvement. That's your goals and dreams. Focusing on perhaps your health, on all over well-being, focusing on your higher self. Beautiful card that says you're definitely going to be going after your goals this week, and you're going to be focused on them. We might allow the opinions of others to get in the way and letting the criticism and values of others affect us. And we can't do that. This is useless. We need to forget about the gossip or opinions of others and about what our society says. Instead, turn our focus to you, what you are doing. Pay attention to you. And that's what I've been saying. You've had that Queen of Cups twice here. Okay. So this is about you. You must focus on the task at hand. Now, there is no room for a scattergun approach. Put on the blinkers and do not listen to gossip or negative people. If you make a mistake, it's your mistake to make. Do not waste your focus. Do not split your attention into too many pieces. Okay? Have that laser focus on what it is you want, because what you nurture is going to grow. Wow. And that comes in with the King of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So I talked about that. Didn't I talk about that here? Yes, with the Queen of Wands. Who shows up? The King of Wands, her counterpart. And again, he represents huge, huge, huge focusing. And so keep that in mind. You're the king of the jungle, my beautiful Aries. This is what this stands for here. This is a Leo energy. So stand in that power and focus on your goal and stay positive. I can't say that enough, because what you think, you believe, you become, you attract. You're moving in a new direction. You're leaving a situation, a bad one. You're leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. You're being relocated. You're out of there. This is a beautiful card that says you're going to take those in your boat now that truly want to support you as you build this new foundation in your future here. Beautiful card. And the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands says, guess what? You climbed that hill. You dealt with all those challenges. You pushed yourself to the brink, but you made it. You made it to the top of Mount Everest here. And now you're coming down the other side and you've lightened your load. You're not going to take on that workload. You're not going to take on the worry. You're not going to take on the stress. You're not going to take on the burdens of other people. You're now free to go after what you want. This is beautiful. Let's see what we've got with this focusing king, the King of Wands. Yeah, the truth is going to come out. Ace of Swords, new beginning, exciting new beginning. Yeah, the truth is going to come out, and the truth is going to save the day. The Six of Wands, what have you got? Six of Swords, rather. You've got the Five of Swords. You had a hard struggle here. And you know what? You win the war. You win the war, but you lose the battle. When we go into battle mode, that means you're going to look back with hindsight. You know, this was a waste of time. This was a no-win situation. Why did it even have to happen? But now you're free to go after what you want. And let go of the regrets. What happened, happened. You've got the Ten of Wands here with the High Priestess. Trusting your intuition. You might be making plans, but you need to keep them close to your chest. Don't let out your secrets, your goals, your dreams with anybody, but that one person here who you trust. Okay? Right? Where did he go? Yeah. Anyway, here he is, the Knight of Cups. So that only confide in that one person that you trust here. She carries the Akashic Records or the Book of Knowledge on her lap because she's done her research. She's gone into the background. She's delved. She knows how to delve deep and find out what she needs to know so that she's accurate. You've done that. Okay, trust your gut instincts from here on in, my beautiful Aries, and focus on this week's goal. What you nurture is going to grow. And this is a great reading. The truth is going to free you, my friend. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. Happy holidays and a very safe. I hope you stay safe, play safe, and stay safe. And I'll see you soon.